Right, well, thanks to Nutrien Equine Standardbreds with the sales coming up starting January 26th next year. I'm catching up with Ben Settree here at the Inter-Dominion. Benny, hello.
Yeah, g'day Paul, thanks for having me on.
Big day, big build-up. It's been a pretty bloody good carnival, really, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been great. You know, the heats were terrific. You know, a lot of good horses got through. There was a few surprise packages. You know, the racing's been fantastic and we're looking forward to a big night tonight. With
all respect, and I mean that entirely, KANENA PROVLIMA. A little bit of a surprise to get through. You must be wrapped.
Yeah, he probably wasn't entitled to get through, you know, on pre-post markets and whatever, but the horse has been absolutely flying. You know, like not many horses run 26 their last quarter every week at Menangle, which he's been doing, and he's had a couple of good trips, been able to get the right trip, and yeah, snuck in, just got through, drew a terrible barrier, but hey, we're in it and we'll enjoy it.
I was going to say cruel by barrier draw, but you never know. There's a lot of people saying that once they find their position, they'll just settle down and there won't be much happening. It could be fireworks on for young and old, and a 26 last quarter might come in pretty handy.
Yeah, that's right, and that's what we need. We need the fireworks early, you know, and if he can get home and show that speed that he normally does, you know, like he'll be hitting the line, and just depends on how far back and what the tempo's been early as to whether he's getting home over the top of them.
Robbie, Kerry-Ann and Elizabeth have done an awesome job getting two horses through to the final. You know, can't be undersold. Hasn't got a lot of media. Both horses are probably blowout chances, but it's a great training performance from a smallish stable.
Yeah, look, they've done a great job, you know, and Kez was up for the first 2 weeks of the carnival. Rob's been here for the last week. They've done a terrific job looking after him, you know, full credit to them. They've kept the horses in perfect condition out there at Grant Dixon's, and yeah, as you said, they've done an amazing job to have two horses, and they had Funky Monkey in the series as well, you know, and she went amiss, but that's, you know, horses. But no, they've done a terrific job, so full credit to them. Robbie asked me for the horse probably 18 months ago, you know, and I sort of kept him back, and then sent him to Robbie with the view of this in mind, and yeah, it's a dream come true, you know, but can we win it? Probably not, but hey, we're going to have a lot of fun trying.
You're better than a lot of people because you're actually in it. How many runners have you had in Inter-Dominion over the journey?
This is the second one. The other one was Aphorism, his full brother. And the way the rankings went, he would have made it this year as well, except he broke down about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So, yeah, that would have been a buzz to have two in it and to be half brothers.
What does it mean as a harness tragic, to have horses part of an Inter-Dominion series?
Yeah, this is the pinnacle. This is what we aim for, you know, this and the Miracle Mile, I suppose, and probably the Hunter Cup, you know, like they're the three probably big name races that everyone wants to win. You know, this is the ultimate test of horse and trainer, 3 runs in a week and then a week to the final. You've got to have a very sound, a very tough horse, a horse that, you know, you've got to have a trainer that knows what he's doing and can keep picking them up and presenting them in the right order. Yeah, look, you know, I guess this is a bit of a swan song in one regard for me because with the sale of the farm and whatnot, this probably be one of the last ones that I'll get to really enjoy this horse. So, you know, fingers crossed he goes on and does an amazing job.
Will you no more ownership either once the farm sells?
Oh no, I've still got some horses that I own now, but you know, if I'm not breeding them, you know, I might just take a small share in one with someone. But you know, if we're not actively breeding, well, you know, the ownership possibilities probably diminish.
So the Nutrien Equine sales, they start, as I said, January 26th, which is a Friday down at Hobart, and go right through to April 14. I am going to stick my neck out and say March the 10th, 9th, 10th anyway. You're not sure either, are you?
No, it's about there though.
Yeah, second week in Bardo's going to say seriously. I do know it's the 24th is Bathurst, that's for sure. So it's 2 weeks prior to that. So actually it must be about the 12th. But anyway, it doesn't matter. You can look it up. I'll have the sign up over the top of it. You guys got a strong hand. You got some really nice bred horses on paper.
Yeah, on paper we've got some really cracking sorts. You know, there's 22 for this year's sales. You know, KANENA PROVLIMA's got an Always Be Mickey brother. There's a Captain Treacherous filly, you know, but clearly the star for our horse, for our draft is Luxaturna's full brother.
Yeah, and there's another one that's closely related too. There's one out of a half sister to her as well, I think, is it not? And it's a colt, or am I wrong? No, you're looking at me badly, or you're wrong. But yeah, Luxaturna, the job that she did last year, brilliant.
Yeah, amazing. You know, like to have a filly, 2-year-old filly, run 149. You know, to win. I think she won 9 before she got 9 in a row before she got beat. You know, she was amazing. It was a long year. It was a very long year for her. You know, full credit to Rick. He did a great job. You know, targeting the right races and whatnot. And yeah, she was brilliant. I just hope she comes back as good or better as a 3-year-old and pick up her winning ways with maybe an Oaks or something like that early in the piece would be wonderful.
When do they start coming in? When do you bring your babies in, start prepping them?
Yeah, look, we probably only bring them in for a 6-week campaign. You know, we've found over the years that that's more than enough. You know, some people go a bit longer, but we find that if we've done the homework in the paddock, fed them properly in the paddock, grown them out, we're really only putting the polish on them over the last 6 weeks, and by the time they get to the sales, you know, they've had enough of being locked in a box. They're only babies, and you know, they haven't had that long period of time locked up and whatever. We find that that's an ideal preparation for us.
No, it is March 10. Looked it up. Beauty of the phone just out the back side there, but March 10 in Sydney at Warwick Farm. Nutrien, go to nutrienequine.com.au, follow the links to Standardbreds. Brooklyn Lodge, your draft is already there online. If people want to start looking at them, because Christmas is going to be here, there are going to be people getting away. There's going to be potential new owners that might want to get out there and have a look. You're happy for them to get in touch with you once the catalogues come out, or also off the live feed. You're happy for people to give you a call and come out and inspect them?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the doors are always open. Just give us a call. My number's in the book. I think Mel's number's in the book. You know, or ring Janet at Brooklyn Lodge. You know, we'll always take visitors to come out and have a look at the horses. Just give us a shout. We'll put on lunch even and have a great day out. You know, you've been there. We sit under the trees and have lunch and then go and look at horses. It's a pretty good way to spend an afternoon. Janet's garden is outstanding, and it's doesn't matter what the day is. What's that tree? It's I should know the type of tree. But it's a flame tree, isn't it? I don't know, but it's a beautiful tree anyway. Just to sit underneath, it's got a beautiful cooling shade. Benny, thank you. Good luck tonight. Great effort, great achievement from the farm and individuals as well, but good luck for there. And please don't forget the Nutrien Equine sales. As I said, they start January 26 in Hobart, which is a Friday, Good Australia Day, so it's a public holiday. We'll be catching up with the team from there very, very shortly. Up here onto February 11, it is up here, March 10 into Sydney, 24 for Bathurst, and then the 14th for Melbourne. And don't forget $1.2 million in stakes on offer, which is just enormous for the race meeting, which is just going to go back 1 week, but it won't be far off that as well. It's not official yet, but if you're watching this now, you've got a little bit of a scoop, but we'll be getting a proper release out onto that very, very shortly, trying to work with the trainers and the drivers and keeping all these programs going. Benny, thanks for joining me. Good luck, mate. Yeah, thanks, Paul, and I encourage anyone that wants to get involved, get in touch with Nutrien, get in touch with the girls or Mark Barton, and they'll facilitate you coming along to the sales and buying a horse. And pre-register, and that's what the logo will be at the back. You can pre-register now, get all your credit sorted out now. Don't leave it until the day before, because 9 times out of 10 it won't happen. So get it all sorted now, and then should be all systems go. Good luck, Benny. Good luck tonight. Thanks, Paul.